Monroe Doctrine says basically that the United States will not tolerate any Western, any European powers to have any kind of military presence or bases. Even though they made that declaration, they didn't even have the power to enforce it.
Well, it was an ideal to work towards.
Absolutely. It was a grand strategy that we're going to become the regional hegemon in this part of the world, and we're not going to allow any emerging power that could threaten the homeland, the United States. One time, it was during the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis. This was an actual time when the world powers might have a nuclear exchange. This is when the whole world for 13 days
Held their breath.
Yeah, because this was a possibility that the Soviet Union, which came as important world power after World War II, had its missiles in Cuba that had also nuclear capabilities. For 13 days, America was prepared either to nuke or to bomb Cuba. But eventually it was resolved when President at the time had an understanding, an agreement with Khrushchev, who was the General Secretary of the Soviet Union, that the Soviets will withdraw from Cuba in exchange for American withdrawal from Turkey. And of course, that was not announced as such at the time because the US didn't want to look like it was weak. The point here is that this Monroe Doctrine was achieved, and since then, the US did not allow any military power to exist in its Western Hemisphere. That meant America now is a regional hegemon, which allowed it now that it can go outside its region and extend its power around the world.